class. Khuluma ngani?
Namhlanje ma-asi ayiqhaqa umamazala ekhaya umdala nomkhulu bangibuzile wathi namhlanje khuluma ngathi nge-transition bathi ungasiqali transition yini transition ukusuka kwesinye isigaba uya kwesinye isigaba transit sikhuluma ngalokho namhlanje.
I can't wait for this big English word that I hear all the time in football. It's transition. But also, as per usual, uyazi ukuthi siqala lento ke ngokuthi nginike into ezothi iniququze inihlangazise nibone ukuthi nisakunabo ke ubuhlangani bebhola. Here's my quiz. I want to know. In Angela's quiz for Soccer's Own quiz, who am I? I've only played for 2 clubs in the PSL, having 2 stints with both. And at my current club, I'm the all-time leading goal scorer with 61 goals. Who am I?
Yeah.
I gave you so much information there. I packed it.
I think Peggy Poitras, Mari Poitras lapha nalibonakali kahle. Ngizama ikhanda namhlanje.
Nikeza umzuzwana.
Uthi I've only played for?
He's only played for 2 clubs in the PSL. And he's had 2 stints with both.
Knox Mutizwa.
Golden Arrows.
Yeah.
He's the leading goal scorer.
Yeah.
Mabuti?
Uzozibona lela khanda selakhe.
Well, you tell me, is she right, is she wrong? That is my quiz for today. Who is a player? But we're not alone. We've got the best in the business when it comes to all things news as well, of course, as the referee, the principal.
We're going to educate about a player getting a red card, and the number of substitutes are finished. There's 5 that are allowed on the game. What happens to whoever goes to the goalpost? We're going to tell you more about the NSL rules when it comes to that.
Let's take you straight to the news now. Mazola has got exciting news. Something about VAR is coming in a couple of months. I'm excited.
Well, I spent the last couple of days over the weekend out in East London, and so you best believe that I do have the actual update on Lehlohonolo Seema's future, and even getting to ask the question to the coach himself whether he thinks his future as the coach of Babina Noko is secured. This is what we're hearing. By virtually getting the points against Chippa United at the Buffalo City Stadium over the weekend, he's got a stay of execution. Eric Tinkler has been offered a contract to take over as the Sekhukhune head coach. And Lehlohonolo Seema now faces Mamelodi Sundowns. And I'm told and I believe that should he lose that game, he would be walking out the door and essentially Eric Tinkler taking over from the 1st of March. But if he wins, it's a complicated story for the owners at Sekhukhune United.
Sure. So one of the best coaches in the league right now, who's taken the Sekhukhune to 3rd position when he's taken them to 4th before, is about to be fired if he loses one more game.
Sekumele manje abo coach mababhala ama contract babe ne loyal baseceleni ukuthi mani ngixosha ngikhuluma nangama feelings wami, because this coach has been abused. This coach has been abused because last season he did the same thing. Wahamba kwathiwa there's a dispute between management naye ngesitu wazithulela wahamba, and he left them at 4th. And this is recurring because at Polokwane City, they did the same thing to him. And now he leaves the team at 4th, and now he's in 3rd position. And the way they're going, they're climbing, going up. So a question maybe to the club owners is to say, do you take the best coach that is doing well for you and the team? Because all the coaches that are there, Itimiabo, they're doing brilliant stuff. You can see they are happy. Babina no, go every time, gumnandi.
Coach, if baka go coach Lehlohonolo Seema ngatsibara ba tsebe ba dira.
Wow,
As a qembu ngatsibara ba tsebe ba dira.
Mazola, an interesting one there.
Yeah, very interesting. I observed them closely sitting touchline for SABC Sport, and I could tell you that that's some good coaching happening there. Well, a man who did not survive, who bit the dust and is out of here, was Dendence Malisela, perhaps the most fired coach in local football. And I'm told, quite surprising, that the technical director or technical advisor, Mulifin Tseki, went out the door along with him. The man that's being lined up now, Absalam Wadu, Morocco international. He's been everywhere. He's played in the English Premier League, He's played for his Morocco national team. He's got 80 caps. He's played in the French division in Ligue 1 as well. Paperwork's being sorted out. Contract agreement agreed in principle. He's said to be the man to take over out at Marumo Gallants.
He is the most fired coach in PSL history.
Yeah.
But also, if you're the most fired coach, I look at it positively. Dan Dance also means he's the most hired coach.
Yeah.
Because in order to be fired, you have to be hired. That's the positive here. But did he deserve it this time, Hlombo?
For me, I think unfairly this time around, when you look at the team and how he has been doing with the team. And I think every coach unida at that time, especially when you're a coach like Dan Dance, team ya gago bile le nako pre-season now, I was a local pre-season. So I think Baskala Makala Marumo Gallants relegation this time.
Yeah, well, let's look now at a story that could potentially save these coaches from losing their jobs. The sports minister, Gayton McKenzie, promises that he will keep his word in getting VAR in the PSL in April. I mean, April is just around the corner, so let's see if the minister will deliver. Here's a clip of the minister just giving further elaboration around the timeline for video assistant referee.
VAR is coming. I don't care who's against it. As the minister, I'm saying it's coming. They said they had no money for VAR. I, as the minister in the government of national unity, we shall make the money available for VAR.
So we're talking about the new fiscal.
Yes, as soon as the new one comes. Oh, you must still remember, I'm still on the old budget. But if the new one comes, I made a promise to say VAR will be here in April. April is coming. The corrupt will be against VAR. The ones that fake injuries and fake penalties is coming to an end. VAR is coming. Without a doubt, VAR is coming. As I've promised, I will never go back on my promise.
VAR is coming, but what is not coming is a decision on Royal AM. A court case now, we've got a date, the 13th of March. It seems Sean Mkhize, the president of the club, is fighting tooth and nail to keep this club. Of course, the court has given a ruling that the curator, James Fenter, the SARS curator, can go ahead and sell or liquidate the club. It remains to be seen now what happens with it. The EXCO committee continues to sit and meet to finalize the situation, but it seems like it's going to die a natural death in terms of dragging on until the end of the season. As it stands, the 13th of March. Will that solve the decisions around Betway Premiership fixtures for Royal AM? Remains to be seen. But keep it locked on sabcsport.com. We'll have all the latest and more.
If you have a calculator in front of you, just do the maths. There's 4 days till the end of this month. There's 31 days in March. So April is in less than 40 days. You will have VAR. Thank you, Minister. We'll keep abreast of that and many more news coming out. I don't want to be the non-believer. I believe in you, Minister. Let's see if we have this VAR by then. But now, here is where you can be a VAR. You can kokibuza kusitshela ukuthi kulabo abathatha sibakhethile omuphi wena ombona ukuthi hayi cha lo hamba phambili.
Coach, Sean ke o ragile tlhompo ke kana nko mmone ka maoto a masesane so banna. Ara ke re happy for yena mshimane because o buile ka bang mo season e.
Yeah, obolela ka player ra ba le bang Kwaiba, he's just been exceeding expectations. 6 goals so far and 1 assist for Chippa United. I think really he's that player that is doing so much better for him. Obolela ka Reynas, he says, I score goals for fun, but at the same time I also help others score goals. He scored 9 goals with 5 assists. He's continuing where he left off at Stellies.
Scoring once again for SuperSport United. These were all the goals in the games from this Betway weekend.
Kaizer Chiefs has suffered their biggest defeat in the league in at least 3 years as they were thumped 4-1 by a clinical SuperSport United at the FNB Stadium.
Mori ya Mobalela Sibyagi isale mokotsi ba tja khole ba beta cross motsotso wa masometsharo lollipop ba tja khole ba kwa pele wa John Norkovic bole bana le Radino ba ka nisa ya bobedi Christian Saile ba itse go le ba romela gona Morris Supersport ba re tloa ka goleo ba itse ba romela ka brikela ba lepatlelo malokwana ra advantage ka setlhopha sa Supersport United romela ka botlhabela ka brikela lepatlelo mo gona lengna mabu beta cross ka bakotsi sebaka Jetaro Supersport United ba sana le nako motheletši ba na le metsotso e ka bang e 24 gore ba bopapading ba sona tlhopha sana Kaizer Chiefs and Dove ba moralo ka magwafa gape bjalo malokwana re phosho ka Supersport United a galefa Gavin Hunt Serino tlo kgwetsa ka khwibile Serino wa sepela Serino tlo sepela ba tlo beta cross ka rarete ya gwena mabo o tša go le bušetša moraonyana bo Khanput o rarage senyanako Kaizer Chiefs.
It was yet another Sinokolo Kwayiba delight that ensured that Chippa United returned with 3 maximum points against Cape Town City last week at the Athlone Stadium. The Chili Boys took the lead against the run of play in the second half in an offensive transitional move. Kwayiba received a quality assist from Craig Martin, followed by a good turn and a superb finish. Kundlulenje imzuzu eyishumi uKwayiba wabuya ke futhi okwezulu lasemthatha wavalela phakathi assist kaRonaldo Marman adla ama-transitions 2-0 in favor of the Chili Boys. Defending champions Mamelodi Sundowns showed their mettle as they came from a goal down to beat a stubborn Maruma Gallants 3-1 at the Dr. Petrus Mulimele Stadium.
Kyote auto paketsa bona kamane Zindonga ole ba pele ka bolo Junior Zindonga e kan cloud 18 tsa Mamelodi Sundowns a feta abonolo Mamelodi e ka Roma Chato Zindonga ke yona ntsa bolo Zindonga e feta ba rema balama e tla ka bophirima la Maruma Gallants kan cloud 18 Daniel Msandami maoto a mabedi ka kena ka 18 o tla koba wa Pamis Bolenka one Maruma Gallants not Mamelodi Sundowns.
Reyners gets it to Allende, finds the bottom corner. Mamelodi Sundowns back on terms.
Kiane bolo ya kanto de tininga afasale so kana kare de tinza Maruma Gallants wa koba Bolenka Gabrielo Masanda wana Lucas Costa
Mark Simovic also has 6 goals for Chiefs Galaxy this season. Andy Goyeni has just hit 6 as Roshan Urumi makes a save. Vikram Reyners following up. Schedule. And of course, tomorrow they'll be learning the CAF Champions League quarter-final fate. Now that Dennis Onyango ventures outside of his area, did he?
I think he was.
He's definitely fouled Skabadina Mahambo. Sent off.
Richards Bay missed an opportunity to pull away from the dreaded relegation zone when they were held to a 1-1 draw by Stellenbosch FC.
Figueiredo goes for goal and Stevens makes the save and the follow-up is in the back of the net. Stuck away, Richards Bay make a perfect start here. This weight can't be helpful. Bassett in, 1-1. Stellenbosch right back in it. Nesiba Nku celebrates. He was the man who won the penalty.
Lachibaba, Abatapilin Taberomela. Tulagamara Kago Kamis, Hensel Mokaronia Kotsi, Anwar Mokaila. Sean Mokaila!
Orlando Pirates have shown their resilience once again, returning from a goal down to beat the struggling Cape Town City 2-1 at the Orlando Stadium.
Rekopa na hotazela jano Cape Town City. Hariboneka kwa nuchweza. Tana kadi etini wata wakoba. Kote kakala. Wakita. Karakazaleko. Mohamed Hashima Domingo. dino wa lebella ka yone ba tla fata tsena jalo bogare jalo bala dino o tlogela farnyana khole o tlogela jalo motsele ya Talente a ba tsa khole tsela le tele ka kwa bophirima motsele ya ya Lakoto wa lebella ya Lakoto tsena ka di 18 wa tsa wa kobo Mabosa Karakatsalito mo di 18 skutlo se skutwane a re bone Dion Hoto wa romela khole go rakota khakala ba thula ka tlhoko Mosele itokota ibe peleza le mo le tluwenga. The happy people are happy again.
Ayi eyamadoda ayipheli iMamelodi Sundowns inqobe ngamagoli amane kwelodwa idlala neTS Galaxy.
The pitch at Loftus Versfeld has been declared not usable for the moment by the PSL. That's why they've been forced to switch their matches here. Sundowns, they do hope to have it ready for the time they play Kaiser Chiefs. Onside here, Shalolile. The flag stays down. That's a perfect start. It's taken 57 seconds. Getting closer with every passing game. Allende across. Chance to turn. Raiders makes it 2. Sundowns have taken less than 7 minutes to go 2-0 up against Galaxy. Lovely ball through the middle here. Chance to beat February, get the Galaxy back in the game. Tucked away by Mashangu. Second goal of the season for him. What's Mr. Tom doing?
He's trying to put Kulitwan.
Oh, red card, Letsalo. Well, that came out of nowhere. Now, Morena squaring it back. Shalolile shot blocked. Follow-up is in the back of the net. Jaden Adams. Now, Adams, lots of space for him and lots of players ahead. Allende looking for the pace of Morena, square ball tucked away at the back post by Income Raiders. All too easy for Mamelodi Sundowns.
AmaZulu returned to winning ways at the Moses Mabhida Stadium, stopping Magesi FC's newly found winning formula with a convincing 3-0 win.
Human again, Iguodaro off the post and not tapped in by the Tepe. Does on the turn though. Kosi Kona gave his first goal for AmaZulu.
They're doing well so far.
Oh, ball given away defensively, an opportunity. Muremi hasn't done the job yet, does now. Both centre-backs on the line. Machoka the closest to it. Muremi pops up, scores. Nice touch from Sitoli as well. Now the numbers forward here. Iguodaro, Human. Still a chance. Can it be tapped in at the back post? Yes, you better believe it. Offside flag stays down.
Well, a lot of action, a lot of goals, one postponed game. Of course, there's breaking news on Royal AM. Mazalo's going to come back and tell us about the breaking news about Royal AM and the Nedbank Cup. There's breaking news coming at you before the end of the show. Speaking of postponements, Golden Arrows versus Orlando Pirates, another postponement. This was due to the stadium in Mpumalanga just being underwater. Shambo, which results stick out there for you?
I'm happy for Coach Gavin, who win a 4-1 go Calabash, which is something they are now complaining about. 100 goals, Mara go tla 4 goals. That was something.
And our former Kaizer Chiefs players,
Saile and Nukovic, they came and scored those goals.
Well, let's take a look at more results, of course, from the Betway Premiership. We've got Marumo Gallants and Polokwane City there as well. It was 0-0 at the end of that. Sundowns continuing with the scoring progress. 4-1 is what it ended. Royal AM, after 11 matches, points 8. Magesi, 18 games, 14 points.
Yeah. For bona gore ba tšomola ba sentse ba tla ba bereka ka thata gobane a ga go tlo ba easy go ba mola if ba sa win the match, and o bone gore ba tswa ko Durban ba paletše go tšea 3 points go ba le points, so any point it tlo ba bohlokwa for bona.
Coach, SuperSport United and Cape Town. If you're just joining us, you might have just missed it. You might see it trending of course, on social media, sabcsport.com, always with the latest. Mafike endabeni zebhola. Mazura Mulefe ubebuyile ezositshela ukuthi iRoyal AM isikhishiwe ku-Nedbank Cup. Idisqualify kuthiwe-ke hayi cha ayisezuphumelela ukuthi iye phambili. Iqembu fanele ngabe badlala nayo ku-first round ekuyona Milford FC iyaqhubekela iya phambili-ke iyodlala ku-round of 16 ibonakala ukuthi bani ozoxubana phezulu nayo iMamelodi Sundowns ekusukeni lapho kuma-quarter final. Hayi-ke akumina ngifuna ukubona ngikhuluma kwamanje-ke manginithumele ngale phesheya kolwandle ngiye north the principal.
Mabaqhubeka nathi siyaqhubeka. Siyale ku siqala ku Sundowns and TS Galaxy. We saw Litsalo getting a red card. Let's go and have a look if the way he plays is it acceptable in football. The law says a player or a challenge that endangers the safety of an opponent is regarded as serious foul play. You can see that there's no intention to play the ball with starts on the muscle there, straight leg equals to serious foul play. So a player who plays like this, we call it matlangeli de hanye ya bu soft yo kalantwela buswana ndi buyada di mahwahwa. So correct decision by Abangile Tom for giving a red card for serious foul play. Right, let's go to the next one here. We see Sirino getting or being ruled offside. Was he correctly ruled offside? Let's go and have a look. Here we see the law says a player is in an offside position. At the moment the ball is played or touched by one of his teammates. Now, if you have a look at it, you'll see that at the moment the ball is played, we're going to draw a line there. We'll see Tlacho there raising offside. But if we drop there, if I stop it there, you'll see that there is a player there who put him onside. If we play it, you'll see that Sirino there, when we draw the line, he's 1 meter onside. But then he was ruled offside. So now offside is not judged at the moment the player receives the ball, but at the moment the ball is played. Then that's when we evaluate offside. So here, incorrect decision by Utlachoyo to rule Sirino offside. Let's go to the last one, where we're also going to educate. We see Onyango getting a red card here. Hey, the 9th red card for Sundowns this season. You have 9 from, hey, it's a ngata, man. You must do something. Right now, here Onyango got a red card after what we call a SPA, stopping a promising attack on Mango there. So here, correct decision by the referee to give a red card. But what we want to educate, you can see Onyango there stopping a promising attack. Second yellow card, red card. But what we want to educate you is that Sundowns had finished the number of subs. So that means someone must be the goalkeeper. Who became the goalkeeper there was Tapelo Mrena. Which jersey did he wear? He was wearing Judy February's number. So now there's a number on the shirt, on the short. So that's what the referee will consider when they have to give a yellow card. They will not consider Judy February's jersey, because they can't make a Murena's jersey, Kekana's goalkeeper jersey. We don't know what will happen. So they put the number on the short. Every player, whether NFD or PSL, there's a number here for this situation. I hope we don't dilemma.
Hayi nomfundile ungikhumbuze insizwa kuthiwa uRi uLucas Radebe ebambethi edlala neManchester United.
Bamtlogetse anana ke tlo mconnect.
We come back, we still have the Mumish.